Happy Halloween, everyone! Although, of course, you are watching this after Halloween, but it's Halloween here right now for us. It has been such a fun season. It's been very, very fast. I feel like it was just yesterday when I was making that pumpkin loaf, if you saw that video. But yeah, a lot of things been going on. We've been traveling a lot. We are still not through our Disney videos. We actually have 2 more videos left to post on that. So those will be coming shortly. But yeah, it is Halloween and we are in the thick of it. We are getting ready. And so I thought I would make one big long Halloween video. We've been vlogging throughout the season, just kind of like getting like this and that. I figured like I said, we would just make one big Halloween video to push out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey everyone, well, it's that time of year again. This is the day when we decided to get up and put up our Halloween decorations. And I know this is a video that a lot of you like always look forward to, you get excited for. So this is that one. And we've actually already kind of started. We got up this morning and we had our little breakfast at Starbucks. We didn't do any shopping this time because we wanted to come home and get an early start before it started to get a little hot outside. So the first thing we're doing is we're working on the outside right now, if I didn't make that clear. We are gonna decorate inside the house as well, but right now we're working on the outside. But yesterday, we got 2 of these. This is the Haunted Mansion column. We got that at Lowe's. If you saw a previous video, we were shopping for all this stuff. Steve bought 2 of these. He built one already, and it's outside. I'll show you in a second. But right now, he's building, and this looks kind of crazy. Got a shoe down here. We're building the, what do they call it? The Caretaker? The Caretaker. This is kind of creepy. I walked in here, and I was like, oh my goodness. Here's his head. He's got like these bulging eyeballs. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, when you open up the box, this is what's staring at you. So it's a little disturbing.
Okay, I was actually a little bit surprised. I came out here, he did build both of them. He did this one yesterday, so he must have done this one this morning. But isn't this really cute? They also come with a little light right here, but you know me, I'm such a perfectionist. I hate how there's just like a random light sitting on the ground and there's a cord that snakes back. So I'm thinking of getting little planters and putting them in front of these things and then hiding the light inside the planter and it can shine up. I don't know.
So the first 2 columns I was able to build inside because I looked at the height. It's about 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
This thing looks like it's going to be a little bit bigger, so we're going to have to build this thing outside. So time to deal with the heat. It's not too bad, actually. It's 87 degrees and no humidity, so might as well get started on this now.
And while Steve has been doing that, I've been doing some housework, like a little bit of cleaning, but mainly I'm trying to get some editing done. I'm trying to get our videos out. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna talk about it. I do this whenever I'm talking on camera and it drives me nuts. I touch my face. It drives me nuts when I'm editing the video. So I'm gonna do that again. I have been doing some light housework. I've been editing as well. I'm trying to get our Disney World videos out. I am working on our Epcot Le Cellier one. But yeah, it's just like a casual day at home. We don't really have any plans. I wouldn't mind like going out for lunch or dinner or something. Uh-oh, something's going on. So Steve is out here dressing our life-size doll.
It's not like the instructions are not incredibly clear. Of course, there's a plane going.
Oh really? Yeah, we got a plane going up overhead.
So like, is having you put this on before the arms?
Oh really?
I don't know why you would do that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember if we gave you a full haul of everything we got at Lowe's, but we have this Haunted Mansion Madame Leota tombstone. We actually got this last year, I think. And then, oh my gosh, this one's so much heavier. This is this year's right here. So they brought it back, but they made some adjustments to it. I actually like the new one better. But yeah, it's way heavier, I just now realized. But you can kind of see the face. The face looks really good compared to that one there. Now this one, the eyes kind of blinked. They were like little beady eyes and they just blinked. I'm not really entirely sure what this one does. All right, I just hit the button. So it looks like this one just makes the sounds. It doesn't light up or eyes don't blink or anything like that, but it's still pretty cool. I love the way it looks. I think the paint job on it is really cool looking. And then we've got the Master Gracie laid to rest tombstone. I think this is the Singing Knight or the Headless Knight. And then Steve just got a little collection of these like obelisks and the tombstones just to kind of create a full graveyard scene in our yard. But if you've seen our videos before, you know in our yard we pulled up like our little pumpkin patch and all that kind of stuff. So this year it's going to be much bigger, much more spectacular. I'm really excited about it. So what does this guy do exactly?
So he'll have the lantern that will move.
Okay.
And he holds a shovel in the other hand. And then there's a push button somewhere that you activate. So.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't know. Because
it's going to be a surprise for all of us.
This is the one that was not available or on display at Lowe's. It was only available online. So, it's going to be a surprise.
Wow, we got the head on.
Yeah.
The head looks really big compared to the body.
Well, it's like, that's the animation. Like, you're looking at his scared face. So, that's kind of, you could like brush his hair or something.
We'll get a spritzer and do his hair. By the way, if I sound awful, it's because I don't know what. I woke up this morning and I have like awful allergies this morning. There's like so much like, it's like that tingling feeling. I've taken some medicine. I did my Navage, but so far I'm still just like, I've been sneezing like crazy. Oh, something's happening. It's really loud.
I don't know why this is up here. It's supposed to be holding the shovel.
Yeah.
So I think this will be a manual adjustment.
Okay, so I think it's all done. He's ready. Yeah, we gotta spruce up his hair and hat and stuff. Oh, he needs a scarf too. Okay, Steve found a volume setting on there, so you can adjust the volume, which is nice. So how cool is he though? Let me get like those cinematic shots. So next up are the tombstones. We got the 5-foot obelisk tombstone, the 3.5-foot Celtic tombstone.
Master Gracie over there.
Yeah, we got these guys. But I was talking, we don't have any of that like gate, like those black gates that you can put up.
Gate, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go get some of those because I think those would look really cool too.
I love that for you.
I'm just looking for an excuse to go to Target.
Yeah.
All right, the tombstones look really good, really big. That obelisk one is really tall. But these are gonna look really cool. And then, so here now we have the Haunted Mansion Headless Knight.
Which I think that's the head right there. So let's see.
This is the head?
Oh, it's one of the. Wait.
Oh.
Hey, Dad. That
What?
thing right there. That black thing with the green thing on. It looks like
Caleb.
my cheap vacuum
Caleb.
cleaner.
Oh.
Like
Caleb.
it. Oh. Dad, I'm not scared.
Check this one out. That one's really cool. I think I like this one the best. It seemed like it went together a lot faster, did it?
Yeah, much easier. Well, it doesn't have clothes.
Oh, okay.
The clothing part was the difficult part.
Right. That's so cool. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. It's kind of funny how much bigger this one is, too, because as you can see, he's got no head. And he's just as tall as the Caretaker. But if the head had been on top, he'd be a lot taller.
So I believe it's motion censored, so
Okay.
it should be sensing.
Oh, that's cool. Is the Caretaker motion censored?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think.
So, this is only the button here.
Oh, you have to hit the button?
The button makes it loose.
That's cool. This is going to be such a fun Halloween house.
You can have the button too.
Yeah?
In case that you don't want to like touch it.
That's really cool. So I am placing things right now. Steve is taking a little break because he's been building everything. And if you've seen our previous videos, this is Caleb's favorite thing. This is how he helps out on this day. Are you in there?
Yeah. I just really want something to snap.
You're getting bigger every year. You get bigger and bigger. You're not going to fit in there soon.
Maybe I can get a. Maybe I can like make. Maybe I can like just like put these two sides down and make it even huge, like longer and tall, like even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an idea. But right now, my allergies are just like kicking my butt, you guys. My nose is running. I went and did my Navage a second time, but I'm powering through. I'm trying to get this all decorated. Isn't it coming along cute? I mean, we got a long ways to go yet. We got to put all the pumpkins out, but I think it's going to look really cool. We've got our Caretaker here. Oh, I forgot about this lamppost. We got to find a place for that. I think we're going to keep the columns right here because I think they're going to look really great. Like I said, I want to get some little planters here to hide the little lights in there. And I think it'll look very like nice and lush and finished. And then I don't know where we're going to put him. He's motion censored, so I kind of want to put him where like passersby will, trigger him. But I don't know. Because I don't think he really makes much sense being right next to the columns. We'll see. Oh my gosh, my allergies. Oh my goodness. I've taken a Zyrtec, by the way. I've done my Navage twice now, but I had to tell Steve, I'm like, I gotta take a break. I gotta go inside for a little bit. But I thought this would be a great time to bust out. I wanted a little sweet treat. This is a great time to open our little C's Candy Halloween guy. Let me move this guy. Let me move the handle. Isn't that cute? We got this a couple weeks ago while we were shopping for shoes for Caleb. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So I just removed the little tape here. If we just open this guy up. Oh, I thought he like flipped open. Okay. Oh, there's lots of fun little treats. Oh, I forgot that's what it was. It was like a bunch of little cute thingies. Here, let me put these all out because I'm doing this one-handed. All right, I'm going to have Caleb help me out. So he's going to open these up and we can see what's in there. Ooh, that looks good. So this is probably a piece of chocolate.
And this looks like a lollipop.
Lollipop.
What's this? I don't know. It takes this before it does that, and you drop it. It won't and it won't get all dirty.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's like a little lollipop saver, I guess, maybe. We got some, looks like these are gummies. Sour Rats.
Some M&Ms. I don't know what those.
These are sour jelly beans. Okay, everything's sour so far. We got a trend.
Even this.
Oh, I love these kind. And these are called milk chocolate balls, and they're like little pumpkins. So let's see. It should say what this is. Oh, no, it just says C's Candy. And then, yeah, this is probably, milk chocolate ghost. How fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, should we try a little bit of this?
Yeah, let me try the jelly beans first.
Okay.
Good.
Good? Are they sour?
No.
Not sour at all?
Them are sweet.
All right, let me try one. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you got just some dirty hands, man. We should go wash those.
Oh.
Okay, so Caleb's going to have just a few jelly beans, and then he said he wants to do the lollipop. And I think we'll save the rest for later, okay?
Yeah.
And so if anyone was wondering, the sucker, it's a butterscotch sucker. So I think you're going to like it a lot.
But I think this is to keep it and it won't get all dirty and yucky.
Yeah. So yeah, our front yard looks fantastic. It's funny, we had a bunch of neighbors that came up to, well, not a bunch, we had like 2 neighbors, but we had some neighbors coming out and they were like, it looks great, it always looks good, this is always my favorite yard, so that's pretty cool. Now, Caleb's school, they do not celebrate Halloween. Now, they're gonna have an actual party, but I think they call it like their fall party, I don't remember exactly. So they ask like no costumes and all that kind of stuff. But on the day before, on October 30th, they do the character book parade for kindergartners and first grade. And with that, as you can imagine, the kids pick out their favorite character from a book and they get to come to school dressed like that character for the day. The first year, Caleb wanted to do No David, and he totally knocked it out of the park. It was perfect for him. Last year, he did not want to participate, so there was that. This year, little man, he was so indecisive, and it's been the same way with his actual Halloween costume as well. And forgive me, I know this is going to be more of like just a talk track kind of a thing, but I obviously can't film, right? We can't film at the school, we can't film other kids and so forth. So I'm just going to tell you the story real quick. Caleb and I, we went down to the wire. I was like, Caleb, your parade is in like 2 days. Who do you want to be? We need to start picking out a costume. And he just couldn't decide. And so finally I was like, okay, we're going upstairs. You have an entire library of books. We're going to go sit down and just read a bunch of stories. You guys, I thought for sure he was going to want to be Max from Where the Wild Things Are. I was like, this is going to be easy. I'm going to go get him a little pajama set. We'll put a crown on there. Perfect. No. Finally, I'm not kidding you. We must have read like 8, 9, 12, who knows how many books. We were there like all afternoon. Finally, he gasps and he's like, I know who I want to be. He pulls out one of our favorite books. We've been reading this book for a couple years now. There goes my ice maker. Thing doesn't shut up. He picks out Miss Nelson is Missing. And I was just like, wait, what? Real quick, for those of you who don't know, Miss Nelson is Missing is a book about like this terrible class, right? The kids throw spitballs, they're throwing paper planes, they're not listening, it's crazy, right? And their lovely teacher, Miss Nelson, says, okay, something must be done. So the next day, the kids get a substitute teacher in that of Miss Viola Swamp. And this woman, she raps on her desk with her ruler. She tells the kids to be quiet. She takes no nonsense. She loads them down with homework. The book describes her as a real witch, right? You guys, Caleb wanted to be Miss Viola Swamp. And I was literally like, what? This was so out of left field for me, and I was like so not prepared for this. And I thought for sure in the moment he would just like, no, never mind. I want to do something else. You guys, it stuck for the rest of the night. And I was like texting Steve. Steve was on work travel at the time. And I was like, you guys, I'm just going to say something. Like, I was kind of like, oh my God, are we really the gay dads who are going to send their kid to school in drag? But I was trying to be, you know, the cool parent. And I was like, hey, dude, if this is who you want to be, then let's do it. But let's look at these other characters first. Nope, he wanted to do Miss Viola Swamp. He was actually kind of like giggling to himself and laughing, thinking how funny it was going to be. And I was like, oh, don't get me wrong. It's going to be funny. It's going to be crazy. But I also was kind of like, oh man, the wheels were turning. I'm like, I have to put this costume together in like 24 hours. So the next morning, we're getting ready for school, and I'm telling him, I'm like, okay, this is it. You have to make the decision, because if you want to be Miss Swamp, when I drop you off from school, I'm running to Target, I'm going to go to Spirit Halloween and get some stuff. And he's like, yes, I want to do this. So I'm like, okay. You guys, I went to Spirit Halloween. I found an Encanto wig. I couldn't believe it, because I really thought the wig was throwing me through a loop, because I was having a hard time finding a black wig that was kind of like Miss Swamp. And then all of a sudden, Mirabelle from Encanto showed up, and I was like, that is perfect. Of course, I had to take it out of the bag, because if he saw that it was Mirabelle from Encanto, it would never have worked for him, right? So, but it worked. It looked so great. And I got some inexpensive makeup. I found some goofy socks. But the black dress, I couldn't find anything right. I found like a Wednesday dress, but it had a white collar, and I didn't want to do that. The best thing happened. I went to Target and I found this black like cover up. It was like a swimsuit cover up for girls, and it was in like the clearance rack. You guys, I got it for like $4. And I was like, this is perfect. And you know what? It's gonna be cold out, so I'll just put him in like black shorts or black pants. I figured black shorts because you want the socks to show. And so I was like, we can put on a black sweater and he can just throw this over it. And then after the parade, if he wants to take this off, he can just toss this off and he'll be still in his, you know, like shorts and a sweater. It worked perfectly. The night before, we did a dry run. We practiced it. It looked great. So the next morning, the morning of, we get up early, we get everything ready. I painted his nails the night before because I wanted to give it time to dry. But I did vlog our morning getting ready, so here it is. All right, here he is, folks. He's looking pretty good so far. We've got the costume on.
Yeah, it almost looks like this.
Oh, we're gonna make you look like Miss Viola Swamp. But right now, let's just so we can describe the costume. It is very cold here. And, you know, Caleb wanted to do this last minute, so I was kind of put like in a tight position trying to get exactly what we needed. But I went to Target and I found this long sleeve, like ribbed sweater. And this is actually just a swimsuit cover up. And so I figured it'd be perfect. That way, if he wants to take it off later on after the parade, he can do that. We got some goofy socks at Spirit Halloween. And then he's just wearing his usual shoes because you're going to be walking in a parade, so your feet might hurt. So,
Daddy, but why you didn't got like not very high tops?
Well, I didn't want to. Those might hurt your feet.
No, they won't.
I was thinking practicality. And he's got a pair of shorts under it, so he can change easily afterwards. But now we're going to do your makeup and put on your wig.
Yeah, this is my makeup here.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Make your meanest face.
Wait.
You look so good, bud. Look at that. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do it. He looked incredible. It was so funny. And we get to school and there's a crossing guard lady. She died laughing. She thought he was so awesome. And the book parade was just 20 minutes after school started. So I just hung out there and I did I took footage for myself, of course. Unfortunately, I can't share it because there's too many other kids in the shot. But I had his kindergarten teacher from last year, another kindergarten teacher, and then his current teacher all come up to me. They're like, it was the best costume. It was hilarious. You guys, I'm so proud of him. I could have never worn a costume like that growing up when I was in school. But he did it, and it looked fantastic. And he was so happy. He is such a goofball. Caleb just loves being the center of attention, and he loves being the one that takes it over the top. And you guys, he just knocked it out of the park. It was fantastic. So now, of course, here it is. It is actually Halloween. Halloween is today. And he hasn't decided who he wants to be yet. You know, because that's Caleb. He has mentioned that he may want to do Viola Swamp again tonight, and I'm totally cool with that. But we also have a Minecraft outfit that he got. We got it like really cheap at Spirit, so that's just on the back burner, so if he changes his mind. So as of almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Halloween, we have no idea what our son's gonna be. Here's the Minecraft costume I got Caleb. So it's perfectly his size. So it's Steve from Minecraft. He's obsessed with Minecraft. He plays this game all the time. And so they had the sword and the costume. And so I just grabbed it because, again, with Caleb, he's so last minute. I just wanted to make sure I had something for him. So we'll see. But I am going to get started on some treats for tonight. So I'm going to make some Rice Krispie treats. Join me. So I double up everything. So my trick for Rice Krispie treats is the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of butter. I just add 1 more with 4. And then 5.5 cups of mini marshmallows. So I bump it up to 6. But I have another little trick that I do once this is all done. But whereas I bump up the butter and the marshmallows, I do keep the recipe the same when it comes to the Rice Krispie cereal at 6 cups. So I have my Rice Krispies all stirred into the melted marshmallows. So now that that's all done, my trick is to add 1 more cup and stir those in, and I'm gonna have to turn the camera off, but I like those big chunks of marshmallow in the finished product at the very end. So as you can see here, I've transferred the mixture into my cake pan, and so now I'm gonna press this down with a little bit of parchment paper. And so after having pressed it with the parchment paper, there we go, with it all nice and flat. Voiceover Mike jumping in real quick to explain, I also don't use the 13x9 cake pan the recipe suggests. I use an 8-inch square because then you get those really big, thick Rice Krispie treats when you're done. And it looks fantastic. And so I'm gonna let it cool in here. I'll turn it out later. But like I said, you'll get these really nice, thick Rice Krispie treats at the very end, and you'll have these big globs of the marshmallow in there. It makes them so good. So with my Rice Krispie treats done, I still have to turn it out and flip them around. But Steve went to the store and we got our donuts, our Halloween donuts. I already started eating one of the Long Johns. But don't those look cute? And then we went out and got stuff for dinner tonight. I'm making my Sloppy Joes. It's tradition, I always make Sloppy Joes for Halloween. And then I'm also going to do, I'm doing this one-handed, sorry guys. I'm going to be making my mulled apple cider. But yeah, we are gearing up to have a fun Halloween tonight. I'm going to be leaving here in probably about 30 minutes to go pick up Caleb from school. We're going to have our usual afternoon because he's probably going to have a little bit of homework. He's got a big spelling test tomorrow we have to prepare for. So we'll probably do that. And then afterwards, we'll figure out what he wants to be for Halloween and we'll get Halloween kicked off. Like I said, I'm making Sloppy Joes for dinner. That's our tradition. Actually, I might make some grilled cheese too, because that's also a tradition. We're not throwing a huge party this year, and honestly, I have to admit, I feel like the days of us throwing like a big Halloween party are kind of over. I have been kind of enjoying these past few years, just having a kind of a smaller, more, just our little family having Halloween. I feel like I like not having to like cook for a bunch of people, and I know that sounds awful for those of you who are watching who used to come to our parties, but it is kind of nice to be able to just enjoy this holiday, not have to worry about, I always felt like I missed out on trick-or-treating with Caleb because I was tending to the stove. I don't know, I just kind of like having a smaller Halloween night. For those of you who are new to our channel, you haven't seen, this is the way I like to decorate. I put all these little cutesy things on top of my tabletops and stuff. So just to show you guys some of the decorations we put up, we always put this above our TV cabinet. Over my desk, I've got my little Jack Skellington candelabra. That Sanderson sister, I don't know what you call it, like that little plaque, I guess. That's new from last year, if you saw that video. But over here, I got the candy all ready to go. We're doing a ton of but you guys, this is enormous. I don't know if it reads on camera, but this is a huge cauldron of candy. And believe it or not, we go through it almost every single year. I mean, granted, we're kind of the generous house. We like to give big handfuls of candy to the trick-or-treaters, but yeah. Steve picked up full-size candy bars too. I'm really not sure who he's planning on giving these to, but that's gonna be his project. I don't know if you can see it, but over our china cabinet, I've got my little pumpkins, and then I've got my little, I was inspired by the Emporium, or is it the Emporium? The candy shop. The Disney candy shop with my little candy jars up there of vintage candy. Oh, and so then we got this thing out. I've got it playing the Tower of Terror music loop that I found on YouTube. It's really cool. It just adds a little ambiance to this room. Oh, in case you were wondering, we're watching Turner Classic Movies because they always do like the old like black and white horror movies all day long. I love it. Okay. All right, so Steve is done with work, so he is down here perfecting a cocktail. He doesn't want me to show you guys yet.
I want it to look good first. This is my first time trying it, so I gotta work on the theatrics first, and then we'll show you.
And Caleb came home, and you guys, we got his homework done so fast. I think this is the fastest we ever did your homework.
And
What?
I did this before you saw.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you.
Okay.
Actually, I was checking out Blue Best 9 out, and see can pull the Blue Best 9 charger, and it did, but then the tape fall off.
Oh, gosh. Oh, geez. Have you decided what are you going to be for Halloween tonight?
The Minecraft guy.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect.
Oh.
That was easy. Steve ran back out to the store to go get some more brioche bread, and we got some cheese because I kind of forgot that we were going to do sloppy joes and grilled cheese. But we did have a last-minute change of plans. Caleb was a little disheartened that no one was really coming over tonight. Although we did tell him that maybe Grandma would swing by. I think maybe Aunt Shauna, Aunt Corey are going to swing by. But it's not like a big party or anything like we've had in the past. But he was very upset. So we're having my niece and her girlfriend come over. So we're going to have a few more people in the house. So what I'm going to make now is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to make some mulled apple cider, and it's pretty easy. All I do is I take this like pre-made cider. You want a gallon of it. I'm going to put it in my stock pot. And with that, I'm going to add some small lady apples, which I'm going to stick some whole cloves in. It really adds a little bit of that spice to it. I'm going to get some orange peel and put it in there along with 2 cinnamon sticks. And then it's going to simmer for like an hour and a half. It makes the house smell so good. Plus, it's a fun drink to have on Halloween. So Caleb helped me with the apples.
Good job, bud.
How exploded.
But yeah, as you can see, I took the whole cloves and we just like pierced the apple with it. I usually put about 4 in each apple. Caleb went a little crazy, but hey, it's just going to make it a little more spicy. So let's put these in the pot with our cider.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader apples. Oh my. Uh-oh, we're missing 2. We need 2 more apples in here. And then you want to grab the orange and the cinnamon sticks. So I took 1 orange and I got all the zest off of it. Or not the zest, what do you call this? Like peel, yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, one's upside down, that's why. But we'll go ahead and add the orange peel to that as well.
Are they all spaced out good?
Yep.
Good job, dude.
All right, so the only thing we need is the cinnamon stick. Do you want to? Oh, we need 2 cinnamon sticks.
Smell it though. Hold on.
Oh, I have them right here.
Are they fresh? Smell it.
I'm gonna eat one.
Oh,
No.
it will burn your mouth. Oh, careful. Skylar's gonna eat one.
Okay, let's put them in.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, and then we'll just put this on at low.
I can do it.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Thank you.
Turn it off.
Yeah, and then it'll just steep for 1.5 hours, and then we've got some yummy spiced cider. All right, so Steve is now ready to show us a Halloween cocktail, something new, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a margarita, which isn't new. But It's
Okay.
a black flame margarita.
Ooh, we
Black
love
flame
that.
Candle. So we do it with traditional margarita ingredients. So you're gonna have Cointreau, we have Reposado, and then you're supposed to have fresh lime juice, but we have a citrus shortage at the store today. So
Oh, okay.
we have lime juice in a glass. And what's gonna make this very special is something called activated charcoal. Now,
Oh.
make sure you get food grade. So this is food grade, so it's safe for you to drink, ingest, whatever, right? Now, as we already remarked, I already did a test one. It came out very dark.
Oh, really?
So I'm gonna try to go a little bit lighter for Mike, but you just do a bar spoonful. You put in the shaker, and then you shake. So.
Oh, okay, so you already have all the margarita stuff
Exactly,
in there.
yeah.
Okay, I see.
All right, and then also we did a black salt rim as well for the margarita, just to really kind of add to this a bit more. Mike is not a fan of having the rim all the way around, but this is just, it's a cocktail. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's fun. So something that's hidden at the bottom as well is that we got these little packets. It's glitter faced, so it allows you to have edible glitter in your drink as well. So it's going to be a shimmery black cocktail.
Oh, okay.
So
that's already in there?
that's already at the bottom.
Okay.
Now, look how black that is.
Yeah, it's very black.
Yeah, so, and then you'll start seeing the shimmering of the glitter here in a bit, but, oh yeah, there you go, already. It's beautiful.
I'm going to zoom in, see if you can see. It's a little hard to see on camera. Okay, we can see a little bit of shimmering. Yeah, okay.
Well, it is going to be a black cocktail, so it's going to be just the highlight you're getting with the glitter, but it elevates it, right?
Yeah.
It's fun. Okay, so here you go.
Okay. Oh, a lot of salt. A lot of salt.
What'd I say, folks?
It's like Pop Rocks.
It's a lot of salt.
It's a lot of salt, especially because it's very big granules of salt.
Yeah. But get past the salt and try the cocktail.
I can't really. I'm gonna squeegee some of that off.
There you go.
So I can taste the cocktail. It's good.
Oh my!
It's a lot of salt.
Okay, well get away from the salt. Is the aesthetic?
Well, now my whole mouth is just like
It's a salt fest.
salt slick. So it tastes good. I'm having to close my eyes because like I feel like the aesthetic of it really kind of enhances.
Yeah.
But I don't get margarita when I'm drinking it. But when I close my eyes, okay.
Yeah, give me a big smile, by the way. All right, good. There's no charcoal stains.
No, I think it was just because I got like such an overwhelming taste of salt in my mouth right now. So, but I think over time, I think it's really cool. I like the way it looks. Very nice.
That was the whole point of it. It wasn't supposed to be like, this is the best possible drink you're ever going to have in your life with the combination.
That's true. Plus, it's like,
nope.
It's only 4:15.
Nope. You don't need to talk about it. It's happy hour.
It's Halloween.
Halloween happy hour. Okay, and Caleb really, really wants me to smoke my cocktail, so we're going to do that. He added a little aesthetic up here, so we got a little spider.
It's fun. It's a little toy.
It's a little toy?
It's not real, it's fake, but it's just plastic.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So we have the candle in here just for aesthetics. I saw at Bull and Bear they had like a electric candle in there. I thought that added a nice little touch to it. So here we go. We're going to try this out. Okay, so apologies for the setup, but I wanted to make sure I did this right. We need to make sure we're toasting our wood chips over here first. And as you can see, the box is starting to fill up with smoke.
Yep, it's coming out from that little hole.
Yeah, that's pretty
How
cool.
smoke is coming out?
It leaks a little bit. Pretty smoky. All right, now that that's done, I can actually focus on this. Okay, it looks like the candle inside actually went out. There's not enough oxygen in there, so that makes sense. But now we just need to let it do its thing for just about a minute for it to smoke, and then we can open it up. So Caleb is going to open up the door, and let's see the smoke come on out, buddy. Did you do a good job? Let's see. Whoa, look at that.
It's smoky, huh?
Pretty smoky.
What's it?
Oh, look! The candle is still lit.
What?
Crazy.
What's it?
Okay, I've been told to pause. I'm cutting up vegetables right now for the sloppy Joe, but I've been told to pause because there's something coming. Whoa! It's Steve from Minecraft.
Yep.
What?
Steve from Minecraft.
Oh, you dressed as me?
Okay, so I just realized I forgot to vlog my sloppy Joe, but it's just a basic Williams-Sonoma recipe. I'll link it down below if you wanted to give your hand, if you wanted to try your hand at it. It's very, very good, and I know it's like super easy to just like open a jar of Manwich or whatever it is, but there's just something about making like homemade sloppy Joes on Halloween for me that's just it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy making it. It's totally become one of our traditions, and it's super easy to make. It's a little ingredient heavy, but it's super easy. But here it is, it's just simmering away. It's gonna simmer here for about 20 minutes. And then of course, right next to it, I've got my cider. You guys, the house, it smells like Halloween. All right, so I think everything's ready. The cider is ready to go. I just did a taste test on that. Tastes great. This is done, it's done simmering. So now I'm just gonna keep it warm. We got our donuts out. Of course, we're like totally doing this like just for us and like the 2 people who are coming over tonight. But we like to be, we like to host. But we got our donuts, we got our Rice Krispie treats there. Okay, I moved the sloppy Joe over because I almost forgot about the grilled cheese. And I think I'm gonna make 2 big grilled cheese sandwiches like this. And I'm gonna slice them into like little slices to make like little grilled cheese sticks. I think that'll be great. Okay, so Caleb needs to eat first because we're gonna go trick-or-treating. So he's got, I'm not sure if he's gonna eat all of this. What's up, man? We got a sloppy Joe here. I dished his out a little bit so he could cool down a little bit before he eats. And then, like I said, we got some grilled cheese sticks. Did you just toot?
No, Skylar.
Oh, it was Skylar? Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so Caleb is eating his dinner. How is it? Do we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Really? 2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
Oh my, he is ready for trick-or-treating.
Yeah, one, eat a treat.
Those are some serious shoulder pads you got going on, man. The big moment has arrived. It is time for trick-or-treating. We're probably gonna switch to the phone.
Daddy,
What?
I you can't bring cameras. Are you gonna
Oh, I can't bring the camera? Okay, we'll switch to our phone.
When you run over by a car, your camera.
Oh my.
So we'll be back.
Okay, Steve's gonna get a head start. I'm gonna hand out candy. All right. What's going on now?
I think he's done trick or treating. Now he's just.
You're done trick or treating already?
I still want to trick or treat. Can you do TikTok, Caleb Clock?
TikTok, Caleb clock.
Tick.
You guys.
Tock.
He asks for this torture.
Tick tock. Caleb clock.
You're crazy, man. Caleb. Okay, so are we round 2?
Yep.
Round 2. Okay, here we go. We got some sustenance, and now we're gonna go. Are you gonna wear the mask? Nope. Okay.
I'm gonna carry it with just in case, buddy. Alright, let's go.
All right. Enjoy. Have fun. This is hilarious because this is so Caleb. I was the kind of kid, like when they came back, I was like, you're done already? I was the kind of kid growing up, like I would have stayed out all night if I could. I wasn't allowed to because it would be a school night, the whole thing, right? Caleb comes home after like 5 houses. He's like, I'm done. But granted, he does like get a little snack, a little more sustenance. He wanted more cider. And now he's back on to round 2. So, okay. So I don't know how many rounds we're going to go tonight, but hey, he's doing his own thing. He's doing Halloween his own way. Okay, so I think I'm going to make a drink now, and I'm going to try something that we've never done before. I'm sure this is a drink somewhere, but I took 2 ounces, well, actually, I think this is like 4 ounces of the apple cider that I steeped, and I'm going to add 2 ounces of some bourbon. We're going to use some Buffalo Trace, and I'm going to have Steve smoke it, and we'll see if I've made a pretty good Halloween cocktail. How do you think this is going to go?
I think it'll be. I think it'll be like cider with bourbon in
good.
it. Like most people just like kind of spike their cider with a little bit of bourbon. So,
but I'm going to smoke it.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a smoked cider. It's going to be good.
He's totally trying to rain on my parade right now.
No, there's one ingredient missing, but I will doctor it up.
Oh, what is it?
We'll see.
Oh, trick-or-treaters.
Yes.
Okay, I am such an idiot, and Steve just let me suffer. I was like, oh wait, why don't I put this in a mixing beaker and like spin it with some ice? Like, oh yeah, that's how you make a proper drink. All right, Steve was gonna leave me out to die, but yes, I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I just like put this in my mixing glass and mix it with ice like a normal person?
I was just waiting for you to figure it out.
I was just gonna mix the hot cider with some bourbon, which I was nervous it was gonna kill the alcohol, like it cooks it out.
It wouldn't.
And that it wouldn't?
No, it wouldn't. But
oh, okay.
This is not the proper way to serve a cocktail unless you're doing a hot toddy. Like that'd be like a warm cocktail.
That's more Christmassy.
Okay.
Oh, trick-or-treaters.
Here we go.
You actually get this much.
Whoa!
Good job, man.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I think you like, where are you going? I think you like giving out candy more than going out and getting it, right?
I actually was being.
Oh, where are you going? Well, that was our Halloween. If you've been following along, you know we've had a fun and busy spooky season this year with Mickey's Not So Scary, the Tune In to Terror event in Hollywood, Caleb's book parade, and then having the holiday culminate with Halloween night. It was a lot of fun, and as you heard briefly in the video, I really do think Caleb has more fun handing out candy to trick-or-treaters than going trick-or-treating himself. Well, that's gonna do it for us today. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and from our magic family to yours, enjoy.